Are your asks big enough, my sweet friends? Hello, I'm Glenyce Hughes, and I get to facilitate people around the world in creating their dreams come true. How the heck did I get so lucky? I am at a beautiful Airbnb near Waka, Saskatchewan, Canada, and that over there, that's a swimming pool. I know, right? I think I'm going to start like a whole series of the unique swimming pools that I get to swim in around the world, because that's got to be like so far number one. It is so cool. It is in a granary, which is something that's very common here in Saskatchewan, Canada, although nowadays they're not usually that small. So these are older ones. Over there, there's a hot tub in a granary. This over here, can kind of see part of it. You walk through it to get to this beautiful Airbnb. It's amazing, amazing. Anyway, let's talk about, is your ask big enough? One of the things with all the changes that we've been making lately is that I got so wrapped up in getting everything done and getting, stuff packed away and sold and cleaned up in the house and all of that and getting it all done, that I realized that in a lot of ways, I'd kind of stopped asking. I really didn't have any other ask except kind of what was in front of me, like just get this done. And so I recognized it once it was all done. It's like, oh, now what? Now what? And of course, on some levels, I've been asking for certain types of, house and pet sittings, possibilities in different places around the world. And that's not big enough. Like, yes, those, and what else? And what else? And what else? If you're anything like me, we actually have to have so many different asks on the go, have so many different possibilities that we're looking into, we're playing with, we're creating, we're actualizing all of those things. Otherwise, we get a little bit bored, and unfortunately, when we are bored, we create crap. So we often will call it obsessive compulsive creators, because that's what we are. But if we're bored, it's the obsessive compulsive creators of crap. So start looking at, are your asks big enough? What have you been asking for? Are you just dealing with what's in front of you in that moment to kind of get through? What else could you be asking for? If you could receive anything, if you could actualize anything, if you could create anything, what would it be? What would you start asking for? And I don't mean it's just one thing. Kind of those questions made it sound like it was one thing, but it's not. Like, what would you like to be actualizing? What would you like to be receiving? What would you like to be creating? What are the possibilities? And I love watching different shows that really inspire me to something else, and even podcasts. It doesn't even have to be TV shows or anything, but where people are living differently than maybe what I've known as possible, so that I can start going, wow, okay, I'll have that, or something greater. So that's usually one of the ways that I ask. I'll see something really cool, but universe, I'll have that, or something greater. And also notice that our asks change. They do. As we change, as we actualize and receive and all of that as we go along, then it starts changing. Forever, I desired a really big, beautiful home. I've had a couple of those. I'm not asking for that anymore. I'm asking to stay in big, beautiful homes with swimming pools. Unique ones, maybe. I'm not that picky. And of course, weather, so that we can be in them. So we'll head to Texas this fall for 6 weeks. So if you're in that area, let me know. It's going to be in a suburb of Houston, basically. So looking at that too, making sure you're not just kind of robotically asking the same thing over and over. Make sure it truly is a desire of yours. Because it changes, and we change, and it's okay to change your ask. It's okay to ask for a different type of an ask, and it's okay to receive an ask and say, I'd like more, please. I'd like better, please. And change that and ask for something different, or to receive that ask and go, wow, thank you, I'm so grateful. And now what? And now what? So, don't know who needs to hear this, but reminder, ask way, way, way bigger than you think you're willing to receive. Have a great week, sweet friends. I look forward to chatting again next week.